Hey guys. Brian stepped out to get something. Oh, he went to go get some water. What? You can have the whole thing. We're back. Why says you have a daughter, Bray? You look so young. LOL. 3 kids. Wow. Nick says crikey. Bray, how old are they?
20, 23, and 37.
11, 4, and 3. Oh my goodness. You have an 11-year-old? Really?
Yeah, Bray got good G's. He looks really young.
Punker says, went to get something frozen?
Pretty much.
Dover says, God bless, man. Ray says, yep, I'm retired once already, too.
He retired and he came out of retirement.
To draw.
Draw some work out.
Ray says, I'm trying to fit several lies in one pass.
I like how his jacket was like flaring in the background. So pretty cool. Okay, time to do the debris.
So you know how I switch cords?
Mm-hmm.
It's charging now.
It's Apple thing.
It went from 10, and then it went down to 8, and then now it's back up to 13.
Yeah. They probably switched the wire just so people can only use their device or charge their device.
Delbert said, who's the guy above Blade? Frost?
What's his name? Mobius?
Morbius?
Morbius?
Bray says, so I found the first picture I sent Ryan of my art. Guys, there's hope if you stick with it that you will get better, because that was embarrassing.
Yes. And don't forget to take College Pro Bootcamp, because we will definitely increase your skills.
There's people who want to take your class.
Cool.
Alrighty. There's been...
There's inquiries?
Yeah, already. Saying, like, when's your next class?
It's coming, you guys. Trust me. We're working it out. We'll let you guys know.
Jamie says, how do you know where to add debris?
It's a feeling. There's no, all I'm thinking is okay, I feel like I need something here. I need something here. I need something here. And that's literally what's dictating where debris is going to land. And I'm going to do a background back here with windows. So.
What if Bray is actually 75 years old and we don't know it?
Bray, you 75. Are you like a day walker or something? Bray's been around since the old gold mining days and stuff.
Gold mining days.
Yeah.
Doubler says, I'll do you one better. I found some of my art from high school from 2013 and 15. Lord Jesus, it was bad. You were in high school from 2013?
I found some when I was in high school also. 2000 what? 2018 he said?
No, he said 2013 and 2015.
Oh, okay. Well, he's not old. He's younger than you.
Bray, or not Bray, Doubler, are you younger than me?
He sure is.
Matt's art stories. He always said no, I was high school back in 93. He says no if I'm older. Okay. I mean, you don't look old, but I'm just saying, like, I'm amazed if you're 2013, 15. Matt's art story says, can you share some insight to this Wednesday stream?
This Wednesday stream?
Is it Wednesday stream?
Oh, you mean the okay. So this one here, what we're offering just a bonus stream. This is more of a Q&A session for you guys. Did this thing just die out again? No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So this is it's more of a bonus stream. It's literally for you guys. I'm opening up the floor just to talk about where your strengths and your weaknesses are, and I want you guys to open up, and this is where you feel like you've improved, where you think you need improvements. This gives me data, so when I go back, we can all sit back together and we can figure out, okay, how can we strategize for the next group of classes, and how do we push and pull, and then open up the floor for you guys one more time, so you guys can get the best out of the workshop. We try to keep things a two-way street instead of a one-way street, like where just we know everything and you guys don't get anything to say about it. So we're just trying to open up the floor a little bit more, because communication is key. If we don't communicate, then we don't know where you guys are at, where your heads are at, and how can we adjust or push to maximize the amount of impact that you guys are going to get out of the workshop. So really, this open forum is for you guys. This is your chance to get on in there and give us everything you got.
Doubler says, hey, 45 and counting. Nice.
45.
You and Ryan are close in age.
I remember when I was 45, but 45 years ago. I don't want to talk about my age. It's depressing.
Age is just a number?
Yep, it's It's really how you feel, but
You also feel like shit.
when my back gives out on me, yeah, then I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
That's when my age kicks in.
Once I hit 30, I was like,
For you guys who haven't aged yet,
aged yet? What are we talking? Teens?
yeah,
Early 20s?
when you age, when you start, like, you won't feel it when you're 29 turning 30.
Yeah, you do.
No, you trust me, you're not feeling it.
As a woman, I am.
When you're 39 turning 40, you feel it. You might not feel it till you hit 41, but you will see it. It'll hit you right there. And then when you're 40 turning 50, you're gonna feel it again. You're like, oh god, what is this thing? It's like creeping up on me. I never felt this before in my life. What is this? Yeah, it gets at you. Age can creep up on you.
You get slightly more hungover, slightly more like, at least how I feel. Just, it's, you know, like when you do an all-nighter 3 a.m., 4 a.m., you're a zombie the next day. Like, you just don't bounce back. That's what I've noticed.
It's the truth.
Okay. Stellar says, when is this open forum? Is this open, or is this more for the people who are taking the class?
It's for the people who's taking the class.
Okay. Magna says, yeah, how old is Rand? Hold on. Doubler says, yeah, I like being 45 and whipping people in b-ball because then I rub it in that you lost to a dude 10, 15 years your senior. Doubler says 47, I think. Oh, well, you're nice. I'm laughing at Imakno's comment. Well, okay, let me read through all this. Delbert says, I haven't felt it yet. I'm still doing Spartan races. Nice.
I miss those.
Ryan tried to get me to do it. I was like, nope.
I love those Spartan races.
Oh, God.
Man, I wish I could do them right now.
That sounds like torture to me.
I think I'm going to do them again just because.
Okay, not with your bad back.
As soon as my back gets better.
Ray says, I learned fast as a kid not to make fun of the older martial artists. You get meaner and grittier as you get older. That old man strength. Is I seen an old dude as just a guy who has leveled up more than myself. Imagno says 31 is so young. Wait till you hit 40. You definitely can't drink beer all night and be sharp the next day. Delbert says I was in the original boot camp. Does that count?
I don't know. I think it's for the people who took the previous,
like the online classes.
The online classes. So it's because we try to group everything.
Yeah.
So that's what it's for.
Yeah. It's more of a is it logistics? Administrative thing. It just keeps it easier to keep it within that group, if that makes sense. Roy Batty says, I need a week to recover after drinking these days. Imakna says, definitely can't eat Thai and Mexican food the same day without regretting it later in the day. It's the same day. Oh man, Thai food will do that.
Yep.
Just cleans everything out. Actually, I feel like Hot Pot does that too.
I love Hot Pot.
Yep. That was the comment I was laughing at.
Hot Pot?
No, the Thai Mexican food. Delver says, yeah, I was heated. My races got canceled. Wahei says, wait, so I missed part of it. What's the bonus stream for? That's for the intermediate classes course for Combat Pro Boot Camp. Delver says, okay, good enough. Wahei says, are you guys getting Hot Pot to go in San Diego too? We actually haven't. I think it's just easier to make it. But, I don't know. With the weather being kind of warm, we don't really gravitate towards Hot Pot. What's your favorite Hot Pot place, Wahei? And how's the wife? Is she still playing Animal Crossing? Whoa. Why says, I live in North County, so I go to Shabu Works or Little Shoot. Little Shoot got so expensive. I like Tasty Pot because it's like individual.
Yep.
And you don't have to cook it. It's already cooked for you.
Yep.
Oh crap. Mr. Josh says it's a homework reviewing. Lucky. I'm 45. I can still eat spicy stuff. I still drink and party late. I just had to give up gluten, so I said bye to my favorite beverage, beer. Me too. I mean, not the beer, but the gluten. I just gave it up last week. And I was telling Ryan that I want, like, warm, crusty bread with salted butter.
And extra gluten.
And extra gluten. I could eat a whole roll right now. I made myself sad. Bray says, oh, it's ramen o'clock. Ramen o'clock?
Yeah. Sounds about right.
B-Dub says, hello, Ryan and Hannah B.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, B-Dub.
How you doing?
Wahai says, and she's finally off of Animal Crossing after like a bajillion hours on it. LOL. So my sister plays, and I was watching her play it. And I was like, this is all you do?
You just cross animals across the street?
No. You basically build your own island.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, well, that's great. Wahei says, oh dude, Tasty Pot is really good, but that messes me up. So spicy. Remember that time when you got the thing from Tasty Pot? There's nothing but chilies in it?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, what the hell?
Oh, I kept taking them out.
It was literally like half of the thing was chilies.
Seems like they put it in at the last minute and it just happened to all get in my bowl.
Delaware says, oh, he was talking to Mr. Josh, but he said he switched his diet. Roy Batty says Korean barbecue and hot pot has got it figured out. They make the patrons go out to the restaurant to cook their own food and are okay with that.
Oh wow, do you have like a screen thing on this? Is it just,
Yeah.
Okay.
Although some Korean restaurants will barbecue for you. And for me, I don't like a person like hovering over me. So I just tell them that I'll just cook my own food.
I'll cook my own damn food.
Yeah. Get away from me. Bray says heating up noodles right now. LOL, I don't play when it comes to food.
Yep.
Crispy Papa says fresh homemade bread and salted butter sounds like a plan, Hannah. You're welcome. At least someone can enjoy it.
I love it. So here's a trick. What was that? You gonna say something?
Why I said, yeah, the first time the waitress cooked for me at Korean barbecue, I was very mad and confused.
So there's a trick. Well, let me tell them the trick first. So if you look at the layout and look at the characters, and then I had this wide open area up here. It needed to be filled, so I filled it with something dark. So I just created a wall, some windows, to kind of show it something, to give it some life. Fill it dark, and that's basically it. I'm gonna do some of darks over here to help balance it out, because I don't want to have it just dark over here. So I'm gonna do something over here. Keep it brighter in the middle. Both of the characters are jumping, and I'll put some stuff back, some noise back there, just to kind of play around with it. But go ahead, Hannah.
Okay.
Next. Oh, I thought you were gonna. I wanted to get that out of my head before I get into it.
Cool. That's a good tip. Alright, 2 says, alright, I'm off to bed. Night, Ryan. Hannah, thanks for the stream. Bye, 2.
Alright, no problem.
Thanks for joining stream. Have a good night.
Sorry about the hiccups. It's not my fault.
Beatum says, Hannah, tired of us. I hear her yawn. How'd you know? Just kidding. No, I'm just tired. I basically have to do an overhaul on like my diet and supplements for the next 7-8 weeks. Hence why I am gluten free, no dairy,
A friend of mine
no
lost
eggs.
a ton of weight doing that paleo diet. I mean, with no gym, never exercised at all, and lost a lot of weight.
Nice.
I was shocked.
Doubler says just start doing P90X and have ripped abs.
I know.
I would love to, but I was talking to my naturopath and she was saying that hardcore exercises like that right now is actually more harmful to me than beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you should exercise. When you exercise, you should be able to still have a conversation. I was like, okay. So I guess
what kind of exercise is that?
it's called yoga and Pilates. Since your back is bad, you should do Pilates with me.
I'll do Pilates.
Pilates? Yeah, it's like floor work. So like you're not jumping around, and you get to build lean muscles. Doubler says I actually used to do Pilates. See, Doubler's in great shape. Bray says I like heavy lifting, but yoga has been so good for my back. It's unreal. And Spicyzel says my brother-in-law got ripped doing Pilates. Nice. See? It's not just like a woman thing. Ryan zoned out.
Yeah. I shut down mentally.
So I guess you guys are just talking to me now.
Whoa! Okay. Get this arm going.
Do you ever get dizzy when you wake up?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You've never like gotten dizzy when you woke up, but then when you woke up you feel fine?
No.
Really?
I've gotten dizzy just by sitting and just drawing, or you know.
Remember I told you when I told you in the morning? That Louise said that if that happens, it's because a spirit visited.
I guess they don't visit me. I guess they don't like me.
I guess not. Magno says yoga is the best for sore muscles. Yes, I love the stretching ones, especially.
Okay, I'll do some yoga. Gosh.
Dumbler says, you know what? Yoga is no joke. First time I did it, I felt beat down. Magno says it's a science. It really is. Because like each pose that you do has a purpose. It's not, you're not just doing it to like strengthen muscles. Like there's a reason behind it. So like if you do certain poses, it helps calm you down and makes you less anxious, and that's really interesting how that all works out. B-Dub says, have either of you seen that DDP yoga and results?
No.
What's DDP yoga?
Yeah, what is that?
Magno says, at the beach, Ryan, yoga is the best at the beach. Oh, that sounds amazing. You get grounding and stretches.
I did some grounding in the Grand Canyon.
Nice.
I hiked down and up the Grand Canyon in one day, and when I got down to the bottom, I took my shoes off and I hiked most of the way going up without any shoes on, which is pretty cool. It felt great because your feet get hot, and then we just got a new follower.
Oh, nice.
And
hi Cryo 3Z.
The ground is cool because it's at the point where the sun is going down, and then it's not heating the floor anymore, so the earth is just really cool, and then it just makes your foot feel like you're stepping in cold water every single time you're walking. So it just felt kind of refreshing.
Bray says, yeah, having adult time does that too. Spice Weasel says, yoga is cool with proper instructor. I tried it with this hardcore yogi who was switching between poses every 5 seconds. I was rolling around like a stuck pig trying to keep up.
Man.
You and me both. Like with hot yoga.
Mm.
Like I hate it, especially towards the end. And then the relief that comes when they turn off the air and then it's just cool is amazing.
Everyone's trying to get me to yoga. I wonder if you guys could hang with me in a Muay Thai gym.
Roy Batty says Diamond Dallas page. Diamond Cutter.
Oh,
it's a DDP as a wrestler. Diamond Dallas page, and he has had major result using yoga to reform people with basically broken bodies. Oh, okay.
Pizza.
Oh.
Or salad.
Pizza.
So Diamond Dallas is a yoga instructor now?
Sorry guys, that was really loud.
Okay, so let me get this over here. It's starting to get warm in here.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, that's so awesome. Oh, it's saved in your histories now, so you can watch it.
What was that?
Spice Weasel says hot yoga is bullshit. Ow. Why? I mean, when you're doing it, like, it's rough. But when you come out of it, you just feel so, like, I don't know, like, the end result for me is just like...
Hot yoga makes you want to fart. That's what it does.
Do not do yoga with Ryan, guys.
This makes you want to fart every time. Yeah.
Bray says it was physical therapy program designed around yoga that got me going normal after breaking my back twice. Nice. Spice Hazel says I get my ass beat like fresh hamburger on Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Bray says, oh Ryan, I got fights under my belt. I can hang.
Oh, you do?
Delbert says
got a couple smokers.
Delbert says I will let you check out Muay Thai.
Alright, let's do it.
Roy says you've got a soundboard now. No. Spice Weasel says feels so dehydrated. I take water and some coconut water, so I don't feel like completely drained. Delbert says I'm not allowed to do yoga around here in LA. Too many big booty women.
Big booty women?
Yeah. Magno says sounds like heaven.
It sounds like heaven.
All the more reason to do it.
Yeah. Yoga and asses.
Delbert says facts, but the wife doesn't agree.
Yeah.
That's funny. Spice Hazel says I don't handle heat and humidity well at all. Yeah, but, you know, every body's so everybody's body is different.
Yeah.
So.
You would hate Florida.
Ugh.
Florida is so hot, dude. Yo, man, if you've never been to Florida, man, that's some heat. It's different from the Vegas heat. You know, Vegas heat. It's like you're literally on the sun.
You're on the sun.
Florida is like you're on the sun while the air is boiling. That's kind of what it's like.
That's a great
it's
description.
It's like a moist heat.
Moist heat.
Yeah, and it's like you take a cold shower and then you walk out and 3 minutes later you're sweating again. Like, damn, why am I sweating? I just took a shower.
You take a shower in the humidity.
It's insanity.
Spice says in Canadian, I wear shorts near freezing temps.
Oh yeah.
Brave says Florida is humid. Hot is fine. Humid is nasty.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that time when we went to Puerto Rico and we had a layover in Miami.
Oh yeah.
We hadn't even stepped out of the airport, and I could feel the heat.
Yeah.
I was really shocked because like we had to like take a train to get to
the next terminal.
Yeah, to the next terminal. And even like the little heat that I felt, I was like, ooh, it's hot.
You'll see, it was hotter than Puerto Rico.
It was, yeah.
Like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Some of this heat.
Spice says I only close the windows when my fingers and toes get cold. Delbert says somehow a moist heat sounds really dirty.
Yeah, I know it does. It sounds like, what's up?
Spice Diesel says, does that make you moist?
It's moist.
Why are you guys making me say this word?
Because moist is a great word.
The only time the word moist should be allowed is when you're describing cake.
Yeah, but what about when you have moist feet?
Ew.
My feet moist.
Ew. Just threw up a little in my mouth.
The diaper's moist. You can say that, right?
Yeah.
People with kids.
Gross. No. Crispy says, wow, sounds like Vegas heat is Melbourne. Melbourne heat.
Melbourne.
Florida heat sounds like Queensland heat. Bray says, that's why I will never go back to living on either the South or the East Coast.
Yeah. West
Coast is freaking gray air? What does that mean? They said, oh, dry air. They said it's glorious. Doubler says, yeah, New York summers are like that. Spice says, what about the band? I don't listen to them, but they're a thing. There's a band named Moist. Doubler says, see, that sounds like you got a medical issue with moist feet. Oh my god, stop making me say the word. Crispy says, moist heat sounds like a comedy special or fart synonymous. Synonym. What am I even saying? Synonym. Synonym. Brain. See, my brain was on moist. That was synonym. Oh god. Spice Hazel said yes, there is. Just John says stream seems really moist tonight for some reason. Bray, can you ban this word? Goodness gracious. Y'all are really something tonight. Spice Weasel, I am not saying that. You can read it if you want, Ryan.
I'm not scared. I'll read anything. Alright. Looks like I am almost done. I'm just going to do some blacks over here, and then I'm going to do I'm going to go in and start adding some whites in here. So, cleanup time. Alright, so kind of clean it up a little bit. Now I'm going to go through and add some white.
Oh, my hair has to go.
Alright,
Bye.
see you later. I'm almost done, guys, and then we're going to shut down in a minute. So,
oh my goodness. You guys are too funny. They keep just saying the word over. And now they're doing synonyms.
Synonyms for moist.
Yes. B-Dub says you guys broke Hannah. With the sad emoji. Just John says, Ryan, do you ever see a difference between using a big Sharpie and just straight black ink?
Yes, the big fat Sharpie is quicker, and you get some certain unique strokes out of it that it's a different feel. But I don't like to use it alone. I use it in combination with ink. I try my best to try to bring some of that ink back into it.
you, Mothno. Brady says, cool, I got a raid picked up.
Cool. Those extra white lines, like it's like music. It's like playing music. I'm only assuming because I don't play music, so I don't know. One more thing I need to add. Oh, where's my white ink?
You find your white ink?
Almost.
Do you need your acrylic?
Huh?
I said, do you need your acrylic?
No, I need my white ink.
Isn't that white ink?
No, I got it. I got it. So. Ooh, this one's solid. See where this one's
Crispy
at.
Papa says, are Sharpies okay to use over whiteout? I find the marker doesn't quite hold on to the whiteout surface properly.
It depends on the marker that you use. Are you using Sharpies?
Yeah.
I'd have to see the process you're using.
Dover says, yeah, I've seen that before. It drives me nuts. And Crispy Papa says, maybe I'm not using compatible products.
like it a lot. All right. So I just added some white flares. I'm gonna put it away for a while, and then I'm gonna come back to it. I'm probably gonna see something that I'm not seeing right now, and then I'm gonna add something. Probably enhance his chest a little bit over here. I could probably see some stuff I'm gonna do back here.
Spy sauce. Where did you learn this technique with the card and the flick?
Just common sense. I use that, and I also use a toothbrush. I just don't have one. Oh yeah, I do have one right here. So I use a toothbrush from time to time. I'll just put it in there, and I'll just kind of flick the toothbrush like this, and it gives it another look, another type of feel. So it's just something that actually you just kind of learn over the years. I also use my fingers from time to time. I'll go in and I'll ink strictly with my fingers. It kind of depends. I use pretty much whatever. There are times I'll even ink with a card. So I'll take a card, I'll put ink on it, and I'll just kind of just throw lines like this. So the ink just kind of just, you know, it transfers to the art, and it gives it like a unique look to it. It just depends. Depends on what I'm trying to do.
Spike says common sense arty style. LOL. Somebody says, does he have 6 fingers?
Oh, which one? 5, 5, 5. No, I know what you mean. I see what you mean. No, that's not 6. That's the opening between his shirt and his But I do have a plan on fixing that. I'm gonna fix it later when it dries, because I did have plans. I was gonna go back in here and add some white like this to kind of help separate things a little bit and bring it out at it's a finger. So that's probably the first layer, and then I'm going to add another one after that, and it'll help to just to pop that hand out a little bit more.
Crispy says, I've seen toothbrushes for splatter effect too. Both techniques so cool.
Okay guys, so this is what I did tonight. Tonight is the last of the remnants of the Comic-Con streams. And next time I'm not sure what I'm going to work on next time. I'll figure it out. I don't know yet. Anything extra you want to add? So, this Wednesday
Spice Weasel says, I want to see what works Ryan showed me. That was his commission.
It's coming, trust me. It's coming. It's I think I have it upstairs. So we like Hannah said, we're gonna be sending these out in phases. So I'll probably get the blade out this week, and I have a whole bunch more that needs to just go out. You know, the Captain America, you know, Thor, this Batman, all this needs to go out this week. Oh, I don't think I showed this to you guys. Maybe did I show this to you guys? I finished the inks on this one, so that one. There's a Conan, and so there's a couple more. Wow, this is a Vagabond. See this? A Vagabond page. This is unpublished. This was never published. This was one of the books that we were working on, and we had a lot of like cool ideas for this book, and we just never got published. But this is an actual page in the Vagabond story. Anyway, so this Wednesday we are going to we're gonna have the follow-up
For Comic
for
Pro.
Comic Pro boot camp. It's only going to be like an hour long. It's not going to be that long. We're going to have a special guest who's going to come in and just kind of give a quick little talk. And then after that, we'll open it up the floor for a Q&A. And we'll see where it goes from there. So anyway, don't want to talk too much about it until the actual workshop. There's some new interesting things going on at DC that you guys, everyone saw today, because the news came out today. So we'll all see what comes out of it in the future. It doesn't mean that me or other artists who's actually working in the industry doesn't mean that we're not going to be drawing or doing anything for that. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means there's a shake-up to the core of it. They're not dismembering DC. It's just they're just thinning down the herd because of the economy. And then when things picks up, then they're going to ramp up again. That's typically a lot of companies, and that's what they do. They do that.
Mighty John and Eileen subscribed or followed your channel.
Thank you. I love you guys, Mighty John and Eileen. Appreciate it. Seriously.
Everybody who's
everyone who's following and subscribing and liking my stuff.
Yes.
I'm here. I pretty much do this stream to entertain you guys, honestly. And
it's fun to hang out.
It's fun to hang out. And the bonus for me is that it puts a fire under my butt to get these done. I had a ton of these. I mean, if you looked at the list, it was a lot, and I think I'm down to like 4 or 5 out of like a lot, and a lot means over 40. I think I'm down to like the last 4 or 5 that's on the last list from like January or something like that. And I know for a fact there's a new batch. Because my manager just told me, or he sent me the list, and I think there's like 27 on that list.
I think you need to be like Travis Terrest and do one.
Do like one
a
a year, just one commission a year. I'm gonna do that, just one a year. Somebody just pay me, $300,000, and then I'm good.
Just kidding.
I'll do one a year.
Then we can't hang out with you guys.
So I have a couple ideas. These paintings that I have on my wall. I have a plan to do a series of these, so you guys will see them in the future, and they're all going to be comic book related. So I'm going to be doing a series of these. I don't want to give away too much about what I'm doing. You guys will just be surprised and just see what it looks like and enjoy it when you see it.
Oh, we're gonna stream you doing one of the giant ones?
Yeah, one of them I started. I'm not done. I'm still working on it, but I am gonna. In fact, I was gonna work on it yesterday, but I got busy. I was trying to get the Brothers Bond out the door.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So
you got some reading to do.
Yeah, I got some raiding to do, and looks like this weekend, since I'm done with Brothers Bond, I'll have time to paint. So I just might live stream some painting this weekend. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know yet. But anyway, I thank you guys for coming out here and watching.
Stay on if you want to stay on to raid.
Stay on, because we got a raid coming up. And Bray is my man. He knows what's up. He knows how to handle it. So, we will see you guys next Monday.
Cool.
See you when I see you. Thanks for coming.
Everybody said thanks for a great stream.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, guys.
Maybe you should give Bray that one, because he said he likes the
Bray, you want this?
Superman.
Bray, you want this? It's Superman and Batman.
It's your favorite
I've
movie.
had it for like 7 years. The Joker and Harley one is really cool too over here.
Oh, okay. All right. He's good.
Anyway, all right. I'll see you guys later. All right. Peace.